done.
Wasn't me, Sir Giles did it. The priest was supposed to get it removed for me and never did, so Sir Giles is taking care of it. Better stroke his ego a little, make him feel better.
I think.
Well, seems that I was successful.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Yes, I did get a little bit singed, but, well,
Oh no.
it's worth the effort.
Oh.
We'd better take care of those burns then, hadn't we?
Oh, no, I'm quite fine.
You sure? Maybe it's better that Lady Maroon take care of you.
Well, I will take a few moments of meditation when we return to Bastet, and I'm sure the lady will be very fine in guiding me in my healing if need be.
I'm sure she will.
That's the danger of using black powder, I'm afraid. That's why we prefer not to.
Our little friend here had a very good idea about that rock. She said it's a great vantage point for the town. Maybe put a guard tower up there.
Yes, it might be worth the idea. I'll get the engineers onto it straight away.
Thank you. Remind them no dragon heads, would you?
Yes, my lady.
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't want to lose an engineer.
Return to Bastet?
Yes, why not?
Yes.
I think I will stop by here. I've been looking for an apprentice of sorts.
Yeah, very well. There's been a ship lately. A few workers have arrived.
Good.
What sort of apprentice do you need?
To do some basic enchanting for me, to free me up to do some of the more complex work.
Well then, my lady, we'll bid you good day and safe travels.
Take care.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you for your company. It was appreciated.
Yes, it was a very interesting trip.
I'm sure there'll be plenty more interesting trips to come in the coming weeks.
Sir Giles, you should remember to give me the keys of the room up in the tower.
I will do, my lady, once we return to Bastet.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's then the hotel.
You shouldn't brag how safe your fort is if you don't want people retreating inside its walls.
Oh, maybe I can build something somewhere else.
Baston, please.
Well, if it was safe, the Chaos Servants wouldn't have broken into the chapel.
No, I know.
I'm sure we can all relocate elsewhere if you want your peace back.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I mean, I can build something somewhere.
Oh, no, I was making a joke. Trust me, it's not a problem at all. Bastet is the safest fortress in the lands. It has the most knights, the most bravery, and the most courageous men in all the lands here. Including me.
Of course.
Yes, of course. We can't forget you now, can we?
How we could.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you're unforgettable, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Very well.
Kawaii?
Don't think you could think of a witty response. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Lady Maroon, I think I will try to go in my room and make a few things and put stuff in order.
All right.
If you go to Lady Zerica, let me know. I might come with you.
I will. I'll have to go home and make some clothes first, but you're welcome to accompany me there too.
Okay, I'll be here around.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've had fun today.
of you.
Well, it wasn't fun for me, it was all duty, but there you go.
You can have fun in duty, sir. I wish you would learn that.
Well, there should be no fun at the cost of anyone else.
Oh, we had fun at the cost of somebody else, did we?
Well, most duty requires us to serve others, does it not?
Yes, but there can be joy in that, can there not?
Maybe.
Sometimes, maybe.
We've eased the hearts of people today by taking that platform down. There should be joy in that.
Oh, I'm not dismissing that, my lady, at all. But duty is a serious business for us knights, and we do not take it lightly.
Yes, but we can have fun with it instead of being all stiff and formal about things. We have to take the joy where we can these days, do we not?
Yes, I understand that, my lady. Truly I do. But I was on duty at the time, and I have to, well, act in a certain manner.
People seeing the human side of you is not something to be ashamed of.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it is not, my lady.
So stop trying to tell me off for enjoying myself then.
I was not.
I did some good work today. Yes, okay, we didn't kill any chaos beings in the process, but we still did important things. I take joy in that.
Yes. I understand, my lady. I will think on these things while I meditate for a little while.
Alright. I will have to head home soon and make some clothes for Lady Zedica.
Very well.
Knock knock. Can I come in?
Yes, of course.
Oh, now it's looking a little more like home, is it not?
Yes. I've added a few things.
Go right ahead.
No, I think it's okay. Sir Giles will send me away.
I won't let him.
Thank you.
It's okay. You should feel like you're at home. At least for the time being.
Yes, for now, I guess.
Well, give it some time. Let's see how it works out. If you're
Yes.
genuinely remorseful, then maybe you can work on something, but everyone deserves a second chance. I will give anyone a second chance. A third, however, is up for debate.
I know, I understand what you're saying. It's just that I feel like I already gave him many chances.
Oh, I know. I'm not talking about you in this instance. I'm just saying, from my perspective, even with Zedica, she deserves to be given a chance to prove herself. If she proves herself to be false, then she won't get a third chance from me. But from your perspective, if you feel like you've already given him all the chances you can, there's only you can make that decision.
Yes, I know, it's not easy really, but
I know, I
really
understand.
this moment I don't know what to do. I'm very confused.
Well, that's understandable. You can still love somebody and not think they're the right person for you, and it can be very conflicting.
Yes. I don't see any effort on his side to try to understand me.
Yes. Everything has to be the way they want it, or they're going to sulk, right?
Yes, exactly. Like a kid.
I'm not experienced in these things, but I've seen it plenty at court. Bravado and bluster, and assuming that they're the ones in control because they're male.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't have much experience either, but I see him changing, and I don't know. Maybe not everybody knows in these lands that he has also a dark side, a fairer side.
Well, he's a
When the
wolf, so one would
instinct
expect
take.
so. The problem is keeping it under control. I have a dark, feral side too. So I do understand the conflict. I do. Sometimes it's easy to give in to impulse. Hence my joking about eating people all the time. I've never actually done it yet, but who knows, one day I might.
I know, I heard you saying sometimes that, but I know that you will not do.
Well, no, it's kind of a family joke. My grandmother did eat a delegate from another country at one point.
Oh.
He was rude and threatened to bring war to the country because she refused the prince's hand in marriage, so because he was rude and threatened her, she ate him.
Okay.
So it's rather a family joke when I say, okay, I'm going to eat somebody today.
Okay, I understand that.
I
No,
would have given
want
into instinct and eaten Lady Brianna if I'd got my hands on her, though. That one would have been quite enjoyable.
Yeah, that was different, I think.
Just give it some time, would be my advice. Let him stew on it a little bit. Won't do him any harm.
Yes, I would let him free also to go and do his things. I hope he can have something to do also, to try to think something else.
There's going to be plenty to do in the coming weeks, trust me.
I know, but did you hear while we were in the tavern, Sir Giles asked him for help for this beastman? It looks his back, and he said that he cannot because he feels like I have abandoned him.
Yes,
and I was
but
his strength.
I also heard Sir Giles tell him, well, he could either stand and die or go down fighting, and he did respond that he would go down fighting, so there's hope yet.
Okay. I didn't heard that, so I think he still needs to find his way in these lands, and
he also needs to understand that he can't always have his way.
oh yeah, I know that, I know.
Look how long it took me to convince him to actually do as I asked him to do on the battlefield. I shouldn't need to spend that amount of time on somebody. They either want to help or they don't.
I know, and I have talked so much to him about that thing to try to not convince him, but make him understand that was the right thing to do. I don't know.
Sometimes we don't solve our problems by immediately killing it. Sometimes we need to take other tactics. Zedek has too much information we could use. We would lose every ounce of that if we just killed her.
Yes.
Plus, he was the one fighting for Malachi and Takeda to be given another chance, was he not? I know it's different because she wasn't possessed, but even so, she's shown remorse and made steps to fix the problems. So is it to be one rule for one and one for another?
Yeah, you are right, really. But I don't know, sometimes it just... I don't know if he doesn't think or...
He's not getting his way and he throws his toys out of the pram. And then after 20 or 30 minutes he calms down and you can have a rational conversation with him. I found pushing him to the point where he was pissed off was the quickest way to get through to him.
Yes, but sometimes to me it looks like he wants to be the one who always is against everything just because it's his point, to prove a point, but not because he really thinks that what he's doing is right.
Maybe he just has an issue with not being the centre of attention.
Well, it's possible. You never know, really.
If we're not paying him enough attention, he'll come up with a ploy so that we start paying attention to him. When we're coddling him and trying to get him to be convinced to do the right thing, he's the centre of attention again, is he not?
Yes, yes, it's true. I think he felt like he's been excluded because he didn't was in charge of anything, and
well, his attitude just lately tells me why he wasn't put in charge. I've often questioned why I was, but I can see why he wasn't. Because if he'd have been in charge, you'd have all been storming that fortress the second you found out I was missing.
Yes, that's why we had another big argument at that time. So...
Which tells me he doesn't trust me to do what I went in there to do and come back out again. I did leave a note to let people know that I knew what I was getting myself into. If there'd been no communication and people thought I'd just been kidnapped, that's one thing, but if I've left a note behind, it's clear I already had a clue what was going on.
Yeah.
Now, was it advisable? Absolutely not. Would I put myself in that position again? Well, maybe, if I thought it was the only way to get information, but I'll try not to. It wasn't the most pleasant experience of my life.
Oh, yeah.
But I was ready to sit in there and wait until you attacked and fight from the inside, and I ended up having to find a way out. Because I could hear that things were not going well on the outside. They did so like to rub it in. Oh, they're all fighting with each other. They're not coming for you now, you know. They're all at each other's throats. I was ready to blow the shit out of that place from the inside out, while you were attacking from the outside in. No matter, we won anyway, right?
Yes, we did.
Adapting plans and changing things quickly are what we're going to need to do anyway in the coming weeks, so... But I do know he was caught up there. They did catch him sneaking around. The archers were firing at him. They did take great delight in telling me so. Egan too, I believe. But you would have all been in that position had he been left in charge, because he would have ordered you all to storm the place.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then all the information I had would have been lost because we would have all been dead.
He doesn't see that.
Well, this is the problem. He only sees what's right in front of his eyes and what his brain tells him. He doesn't stop and look at other people's perspectives, and this is the problem you're having with him. He wants everything his way, but he can't see things from your point of view. And so, we need to teach him.
Yes. But I don't know really how to do.
Oh, I understand. You've tried. I understand.
Yes. I tried so many times. I tried to explain and tell the same things many times. And he just says that he understands that it's not true. And even if he says not, at the end of the day, he blames me for everything.
Yeah, that's not fair. When things go wrong in a relationship, it's barely one person's fault, you know? There's usually fault on both sides, but you've been so patient with him.
Yes, I think I've been really, really patient.
There's only so much patience a person can have before you lose your temper and smack somebody around the head.
Yes, true.
It's going to be a difficult few days for you, Lady Crystal, but now that I am here, if you ever need to talk.
Thank you. Really appreciate.
I might not have much experience in these matters, but sometimes getting things off your chest allows you to see a clearer perspective.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely.
And you are ideally situated for a long think in the water, are you not?
Yes, I was thinking, in fact, to go for a swim and then come back.
Sure, whatever you want to do. I'm just around in case you need a shoulder. Or a strong
Yes,
sword
thank
arm to
you.
smack somebody around the head with.
Yes. Thank you, Daddy Maroon.
You are welcome. I will probably head back to my place in a little while and start sewing things.
Oh, okay, okay. I would think I will probably need to think about food soon, so, but after I will be free. If you want, we can go together.
Sure, well I'll head home and start making clothes and things, and then when I've got them ready, we can head over together later.
Okay, that's perfect.
Alright?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think it's important that we all know where she is. I'm going to take the easy way down, I'm sorry.
Oh my.
Oh! It's okay, don't panic, it's just me.
Are you okay?
I don't...
I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's easier for me to just jump down than it is for me to duck my head through all those doorways.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, well, yes, I have to duck to go through the doors, you see. Did you manage to get something to eat?
Yes, I stopped by the tavern and ate
Oh, good.
something.
If you need to take a bath or anything, there's a bathhouse just here.
Oh. Thank you.